Hey guys, welcome to another Game Guru review. This is Rupert and we're going to be doing Singularity. This game is mostly focused on the single player, so it's really cool I think, since it focused on the multiplayer, single player, my mistake. This game is a lot like Bioshock I thought in gameplay wise. This game is pretty cool. You have a variety of weapons, mostly different categories of course, the assault rifle, shotgun, pistol, all that stuff. This game has some horror elements, as you might be able to see from gameplay a bit, but since it's just a video, it probably isn't that scary, but I'm not sure. I still think it's a great game. This game can jump at you mostly in the beginning, I think, which is what's mostly being shown, so if you ever play it, you might not find it that scary since I'm showing you what's going on. The gun you see me using is called a Centurion Pistol. It's not a great gun, I think. It's probably the weakest gun in the whole game. So, it really sucks. The only way I can kill these things is by headshotting them. If not, take a lot of shots. This game takes place in present time and in the past. Your character will randomly travel back to the past, or he'll be seeing things that happened in the past. So, as he goes by through the rooms. So this game is really cool. It deals with a lot of time travel. This game has 3 endings depending on what you do at the end. I don't want to spoil that, of course, but it's really cool because the endings are very different, but 2 of them seem almost the same, but they aren't really, but it's still pretty cool. One of the problems with this game, 2 problems with this game is that during single player, the NPCs take a really long time in telling you what to do or making you follow them. And when you try playing online, it's near impossible to find the game. People will send you invites to start a game. So, like I was saying, there are a bunch of guns. You have the Centurion Pistol, which you saw, and now I'm using the assault rifle, which looks a lot like an AK. This game takes place in Russia, so it would make sense that it's modeled after an AK. Then you also have the sniper rifle. Instead of holding your breath, you actually slow down time, so it's really cool, but it's very limited to the slowing down time. Then you have a shotgun. It's a semi-automatic, but the reloading is like a pump, so try to be careful when reloading. After that, you have a gun called the Autocannon, which is like your minigun. The damage is great, big clip, but the recoil can hurt sometimes, and not knowing how it's going to react. You also got a grenade launcher, in which you can control if you hold the left trigger. So you can use it to your own benefit in dealing with the enemy. But it's a really great gun. I used it sometimes. And then the last gun you have that I can remember is called a spike shot crossbow. It's pretty much a crossbow that you can zoom in with, and it'll shoot an explosive, sort of like like the time shift crossbow. If anyone has ever played Time Shift, which was also a great game, also I thought. This game has some pretty easy achievements. You could get almost all the single player achievements in one go. I almost did. The only one I'm missing from single player is to beat it on hard mode. This game has some Easter eggs, one of them being a Lost Easter egg for all you Lost fans. So try to look for that if you want to find it. Your character has a bunch of different powers also once he picks up a TMD, which stands for Time Manipulation Device. Using this will cost powers, which you don't see the bar because I don't have it yet. But it allows you to do different things. You can age people, you can age the stuff that's around you, and use them to either aid you or to stop aiding the enemy, whatever. So it's really cool. Then you can also create a sphere that will slow down time and anything that's caught in the sphere. So, I mean, there's not really much to talk about this game since it's mostly focused on single player. I can just keep on talking about it. But I guess I can talk about multiplayer a bit. It's the humans versus the monsters that you see. There's 4 classes for each one, each with their own ability, each have their own medic, and then they each have like their little own counterpart sort of deal. But there isn't else much to say. So it's a really short game also, by the way. You probably want to rent it unless you really like the game, then you can buy it. But it's a short game. I was able to beat it in a day or so, I believe. So that's it. So I hope you guys like this review, and see ya.